And this is TVC News reaching you live from our headquarters here in Lagos, Nigeria, where we are monitoring events across the globe. We begin this hour with a back and forth over the scarcity of both the new and old Naira notes in the country, as deposit money banks are now rejecting the old notes. This is happening despite the Supreme Court order extending the deadline till February the 15th, when another decision will likely be taken. TVC News finding indicates that commercial banks were turning down customers who had walked into their branches to deposit old notes collected over the weekend. Recall that a 7-member panel of the Supreme Court last week issued an order of interim injunction halting the plan by the Central Bank of Nigeria to end the use of the old banknotes of 200, 500 and 1,000. The court adjourned the hearing of the main case coming up tomorrow, 15th of February. Now, for more on this disturbing trend happening with the new and old Naira notes, let's bring in TVC News' Kemi Fola-Adeyemo, who will be sharing her experience with us. Kemi, we understand that you have seen firsthand how the old Naira note is being rejected, also by the judiciary. Talk to us more on this.
All right, Precious. So the bank or the court, I'm here at the Lagos State Judiciary's headquarters here in Ikeja. This is the seat of the Chief Judge, and this is a bustling area on a good day. But yesterday, litigants, lawyers, and other court users were kind of surprised when the state government decided to reject old Naira notes as payment for filing fees. And if you bring any case to court, naturally you are expected to pay filing fees of all the court processes that will be served on all the parties. Lagos has already started what it calls an e-filing mode, but then you have to pay. At a point, you have to come physically to conclude the transaction in the case you are bringing to court, or the case you're bringing to court. But because of this CBN's policy and the controversy that has been lingering on it, despite what the Supreme Court has said on it so far, only new Naira notes are being accepted. So many people are having to go back. In fact, a lawyer told me that, painted a picture for me that, describing that there's an inmate who is at the correctional center, and then they have to file an affidavit, for example, and if the lawyer doesn't have any means to pay to bring in the new Naira notes, so what happens? That means that the person in detention will remain there. That's the implication of what we are seeing on ground now. But the state government has said it is not their fault. As of Friday, all transactions that came in, all monies that came into the judiciary on Friday were reportedly sent to the bank yesterday, but they were turned down. The official bank, that's Polaris, they were turned down, and they were ordered not to bring in any old notes again, that it must only be the new Naira notes. So that is where that's where we are now. The controversy lingering, and it's deepening, because tomorrow, the 7-day period given by the Supreme Court is going to last tomorrow, where all parties are expected to come and argue out their case. We already know what the federal government has said. We filed an objection on the matter, declaring that the court, the apex court, doesn't have the jurisdiction, and that there's no suit that they think the court can adjudicate on. So it's going to be very interesting what will happen tomorrow. But as it is now, the judiciary here in Lagos insists that it will not collect any old Naira notes as payment for filing fees of court processes.
And Kemi, one understands very, very well that, look, it is a bank of the court that is saying, look, they're not going to collect the old Naira notes. But one can't seem to wrap, one's head around the fact that even the judiciary is affected by its own ruling, in the sense that, look, the Supreme Apex Court has said, look, everyone is maintain status quo until the 15th, but even the High Court is affected by this as well. We'll continue to see how things play out. Thank you so much for bringing us that update. Our judiciary correspondent here in Lagos, Kemi Fola-Adeyemo.